When I rode into town, it was just about noon. I tied my horse and stepped inside the shadow of the saloon. Told the barkeep, leave the bottle, I'll be leaving here real soon. He said, you gotta pay for that. I said, ain't no way for me. I raised my iron to his face and said, it's a gift today, you see. He reached beneath the counter, showed his 44 instead. I fired once and hit him good, watched him fall where he bled. Sometimes being an outlaw has its own rewards, they say, but trouble always finds you when you live your life this way. I stepped out in the sunlight, felt the heat upon my skin, but her voice from last night's whiskey kept whispering within. A saloon girl with dark eyes, soft as midnight on the sand, the kind that makes a gunfighter forget the law's command. I knew I should keep riding, leave this dusty town behind, but her memory wrapped around me like a rope I couldn't unwind. So I turned my horse around, though the law was on my trail, riding back toward danger with a heart that wouldn't fail. Every hoofbeat felt like thunder, every breath a borrowed sin. But love will make a man return where he should have never been. I heard the rifles echo from the ridge above the town. Their badges caught the sunlight as they slowly circled round. Dust was rising on the hillside where the riders gathered in. The law was coming fast, so I touched my spurs again. She met me at the doorway with a tremble in her breath. Said, why'd you come back here, love? You're riding straight to death. I brushed her hair so gently, said I couldn't stay away. She cried, you fool, they'll kill you, but I came back anyway. The street fell still and silent as I stepped out in the sun. My shadow long behind me, my fingers near my gun. The lawmen raised their rifles, but I stood my ground again. A gunfighter meets his fate, but he never breaks or bends. The first shot cracked like lightning, then the others followed fast. I felt the burn of lead as I was falling back at last. She ran out screaming toward me, knelt beside me in the dust. I whispered soft, forgive me, it was love that I did trust. Her tears fell warm upon me as the world began to spin, and the last thing that I heard was the Spanish guitar within. There's a shadow on my trail and a price upon my name, but a gunfighter keeps riding 'cause the world don't ever change. If the law wants to find me, they can follow where I've been, 'cause a gunfighter never runs, he just rides again.